And, Coach, we are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. Okay, Coach, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Set. 10-2 soft.
Check 45 the mic. Here we go, here we go. Check 24, check 24.
Ready.
They'll run on first down. Pittman. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On the ready.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
Watch the curl.
Hey. High 7.
45.
Yo, go.
Hey, keep it up. 45, Mike.
Beat them.
Second and 4.
You ain't going nowhere.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw.
Two tights. 4 down.
Yes.
45's the mic. Hey, tight. Check the backer. Check nickel.
Hey, lock it. Now.
Throwing on first down. Eason. Thomas has got it. Complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on first and 10. They run the counter. Pittman. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Ready.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
Hey, seam 6.
45. Mike, 45.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son.
Man.
Me in your nightmares.
Switch.
Hit it.
Here's second and 8. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Sparks. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Third and 6.
Let's go. 10 Lobo.
Who's coming? Mike.
Right here, right here.
Mike, go.
From the gun, Eason. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Baby. Let's go! Let's go!
Check 60, Pittsburgh.
Silver.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 47 yards.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
Let's go,
and
baby.
inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
Here we go. Set. 10 Tucson. All day.
Check 50, check 50.
66. Go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
This is Gordon. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Let's go, fellas.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Come on, boy.
And they'll go on the ground. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Ready?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Who's that? Who's that? Is that
Hey, Delta.
Who's that?
Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming.
Off play action. Eason looking long for Thomas. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
Hey, alert
No,
three,
I don't like defenders.
Back. Check 26,
That's
check
because you
26.
spend too much time with me.
Shift.
Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
Rocket.
Jammer.
Greystone travel. Hey, Haywood.
Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming.
On first down, Eason, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Got it.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Bravo.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Mike's 5-4. Mike.
Get it.
Throwing again. Eason.
Double dog. That's the way.
He's going deep for Brown. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball. A little dangerous. Could have been picked. Now it's 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Operating from the gun, Eason. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. The 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Short throw, pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Check 45's the Mike.
Hey, check. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. We own them.
Leaf River.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Eason going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. 33 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And at 50, plant.
Mike 45. Coming for you.
Hey, zoom.
45, 45, 45, Mike, 45.
Now.
Back to throw. Eason. Quick hitter here. It's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Hey.
Tight on the right, tight on the right. Hey, 4 down, 4 down. 45's the mic, 45's the mic. Yo.
Hey, wahoo.
Check, 45.
Let go.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
Let's go.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
On the set.
This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Now again, right side. Sparks. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
You got him.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, orbit. What?
45, Mike, 45. Hey, pick your game up.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Eason. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Let's go now. 10 Tucson.
54, Mike. On the ball.
Go.
Hey, watch Sam. Check
Smooth.
Mike, 54.
Hey, I'm coming. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
From the gun on 3rd down. Eason to the goal line, but it's incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Squeeze double.
Check, crunch.
Recon, 132 fight. Check 43. Ready, go.
They run it here with Gordon. And an alley to run. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He's at the 30. Touchdown, Falcons. Melvin Gordon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Looking to throw. Eason, he gets it to Thomas. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Let's go.
The Saints on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Get it.
From the gun, Eason. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down.
Ready? 10 Lobo.
Mike's my board.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Golf. Golf.
Mike's 54.
Shoot.
On 1st and 10, Eason. He's got Thomas yet again, complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Hey, Echo.
Right there. 54, right there, right there.
Ready?
Off play action. Eason firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Look at me. Score. Score. Leaf River.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
Come on,
this quarterback now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down.
Watch out.
Hard, hard.
They'll try the left side. It's Sparks, and only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Bang, bang, bang.
General West. Bang, bang. Hit it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Right there.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
I smell fear in that offense.
Off the play fake. Eason. And Thomas has it.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 18 Gator.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Let's go, D.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Brown. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
I'm coming.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Hey, watch that, watch that.
Yep.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. It's coming this way, coming this way. Here we go, here we go. Here we go.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
5.
Operating from the gun, Eason. This will be caught at about the 6. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Lutz is good. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Down. 8. Read.
Check, 59.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they... Ready.
It's Hill, complete. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown. Touchdown, Falcons. Tyreek Hill, 76 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Hey. High 7.
Here we go.
Get it.
Back to throw. Eason. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
45. Check Mike 45.
Here I come. 45. Mike, 45.
From the gun, Eason. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
It wasn't third and long. It was more like third and attainable, and oftentimes offense just want to run enough to pick up a first down. But I think they wanted to break tendency there. Catch the defense plan for the short pass and push it downfield, and they almost collected a big play.
This is taken at about the 14. A great return there. Bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
I got one.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
Mike, check.
He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
Let's go now. 18 Gator.
Check.
Go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense. You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Set, ready. 60 outlaw.
I'm here all day.
Stand, go.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Okay,
So they'll come
ready.
up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Set, go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's definitely
Nice
tough to
hit,
get
boy.
down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Here
Trying
we
to
go.
keep the drive
Set.
going
10
here. This is play number
Okay.
7 on 3rd and 2.
It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Ready, go.
Back to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And this one is right through. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all,
Let's
the
go.
game,
Let's do
that's a
this.
good drive.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go. Here we
The
go.
Saints offense on the
10-2
field,
stop.
ready to get their drive
54.
started. And down on the scoreboard, certainly
Strip
needing
that,
to
ready?
avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Let's go.
From the
60
24, they'll
outlaw.
go again on 2nd and 10.
Hey, Delta.
It's our time.
Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike 54.
Big rip. Big rip.
To throw again, Eason. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Ready?
After the sack,
60
they'll come
yard.
up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Go.
Motion, motion. 45's the mic.
Switch up, switch up.
Now.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Set, hut. 10 Lobo.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Showing A. Showing A.
Set, hut.
Now Gordon on 1st down.
Go, go, go.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Mike, check, 59. All day, baby, all day. Undercrush,
Protein spill. Ready, go.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. It's a first down and more for Gordon. And he'll be taken down at the 26.
Let's go.
17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Ready.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
I'm scared.
Look at me. Zipper.
Go now.
2nd and 3.
Right there, 54 Mike.
Focus, defense, focus.
This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Let's
Give him
go.
18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
Come on.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
You don't want
So
none, baby.
signs
You
of
don't want
life in
none.
what's been a
you
dormant
don't wanna
offense
see
in
me.
this second half. Here's
You don't
1st
want
and 10.
Let's go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Another line.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Tight end right, tight end right.
Even. 4 down. Even.
Bravo.
Mike 22, he's coming.
Looking to throw. Eason. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
The Saints on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 8.
Hey, exit.
Mike 22.
Operating from the gun. Eason.
We want it. Come to my
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 30 yards there. And, of course, the first down as well.
Ready.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the gun, Eason. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Back to throw. Eason. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Makes the score Falcons 38, Saints 20.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies. So first and 10 now from the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk about football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.